after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
The Wildcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And onto the field comes Aiden Childs. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. He leaves it with his back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. Got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Now on the move. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And it's a sack.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long, gear up the pass rush.
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Northwestern. Balled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Yeah. Here would tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Lowry. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. On first. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the is gone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll do it himself on the draw. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Hands it off on the counter. Turning it on! Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. The give is to Taylor. Got enough for the first. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here's the give off the left side.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Plucks it out of the air, and he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Always. To get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Taylor.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Run in the red zone. It's Taylor. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The big pickup on first down leaves them with second and 1. Right back to the well. There's some room. Made a defender miss. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Right, how about the draw play? What's the first thing you have to do? You got to sell pass. Everybody believes it for just a second. The running back gets a little bit of space, and once he gets space, you can see he knows how to navigate and get down the field and make a big play.
And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
To the air, it's Lindsey. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
The Wildcats line it up with a 1st and goal. Using his feet. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Taylor has it. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They go right back to him. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. At the 45 on his way. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play. And what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They're dealing with a second and long. The give is to Taylor. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Snags it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another.
Has it, and he will score! Touchdown, Minnesota!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He'll try it again. Strong, firm tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Scanning the field, it's Childs. Gets open down the middle. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
They'll give it to him again. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Might be changing the route. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They'll pass on the 50-yard field goal try and instead try to pick up the first down here on fourth. Back to throw, it's Childs. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He goes right back to the air. There's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So now it's second and long. Snap it to the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the single back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Lindsey. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Turner. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side, and he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, running back on the move. He breaks a tackle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Childs. Finds his tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Inside the 25. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The play action fake. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch.
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Lindsey. Fires left side, it's Smith.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside, it's Washington. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Here's the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Bringing the heat. He gets away. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute and do it.
It'll be a draw. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down, really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And there's a reason why you highlight star players coming into a football game. This dude delivered exactly what we said he would do, man. Seeing the field, throwing the ball all over the yard, scoring touchdowns, really made it look easy for this offense, and that's why they got the lead late in this football game, and this offense just keeps doing what they do.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Plows through the defense. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Quarterback making checks. Rides to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. First down, Northwestern.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
The RPO, it's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. The Gophers will take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
You got to love how they just continue to. What they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers, and that's their last one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Wants to throw, it's Childs. Can't make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Now there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the back on the field with a chance for more. Just a terrible, terrible mistake, so instead of getting off the field on fourth down, the offense has a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move, it's Alchuk. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
And here comes the field goal unit. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. After the interception, 0 showing on the clock, and that is how we'll end it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.